happened? Oh,
It said that was still like 500. Then it popped me at 499. What the fuck?
yeah, I don't know. Like, I've noticed that too. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just saw that happen on your stream. I don't know. Can I change my loadout and hit save? Do I have to leave to do that? I'll be right back. Actually, I want to load into your lobby. I just want to make a change to one of my loadouts real quick.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Wait,
No.
where's
We
the
were
save
gonna
button?
switch so that.
Oh, I was gonna host. That's right. Multiplayer. I'll host a new one. But wait, let me change my loadout before I do that. Start a single player. For some reason, the Jenga just exploded behind me and actually scared me. I'm
Did
glad
it
nobody's here to
really?
witness. Yeah, dude, I just whipped around super fast.
I don't know. I was too busy looking at Kate's ass, okay?
Honestly.
Yeah, I tend to look when you and Beans are on hook. And Beans knows it.
Yep. Wait, what?
When y'all have the skirts on, what takes me a minute is I'm looking up your skirts.
I'm looking
at. You know what? I'm gonna do this just for you.
Also a little too early, but hey, it's fine. I didn't have my game up. Blueberry doesn't look like blueberry. It's like Raichu. Pikachu's evolved form. Be one moment while I just maneuver at this. Yes. Anyone have it? No. Pretty good. Singville. Bath. Date. Grappled swan. This is indeed true. So Balara is at 5, Davrin 6, Emmerich 5, Harding is at 6, Lucanus is finally at 5, Nev is at 5, and Tosh is at 5. So that means who is the lowest 5? Tosh, and then we'll take Nev with us as well. Actually, we should take Lucanus with us. Because we are going into Crow territory. Only Tosh matters. I mean, I could see... Oh, hi. I mean... That definitely sobered me up.
Time for us after Weishaupt?
I will not discourage them.
How's Treviso? More and more people are streaming into the field hospital we set up in the market. It is at least good to know so many survived the dragon and the blight.
We will do what we can for them.
Go this way. We're going the opposite way, where we need to go. I would like to state this.
Dash, those things the Antam are becoming, Reavers, what do you know about them?
Nothing. Normal Qunari don't do crap like that. But I can kind of see it for the Antam.
How?
Antam only care about being bigger and stronger. Of course they'd serve the gods and turn into monsters.
It's going to make clearing them out of Treviso a challenge.
Good thing the crows are there.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. So let's just put it in this way.
Over here. I have a route to the Chantry. Let me know when you're ready.
That if Minrathous gets taken instead of Treviso, we can still romance Nev. Now, we can't romance Lucanus here, though, if we let Treviso get blighted. I already said who I was gonna romance, and it wasn't gonna be Tosh. Because guess what? I like Tosh with someone else. Damn, I'm gonna break hearts.
How much did you pay your informant again?
Enough to be certain. Zara's here. She owes me a debt of blood and misery, paid in full. There you are. What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again? Ilario? What are you doing here? I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments. This is my job. This is Crow business. How did you even know we'd be here? Ah, Rook. Come to see how we're faring? Treviso will blossom again. You must let me show you the progress we've made.
Except that second Puss in Boots, I don't like.
Lucanus told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed. You think I'm not good enough? Are you? Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best. Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting. Go on, then. Don't keep Zara waiting.
That'd be useful. And don't mind me stealing from a church.
You were right, Lucanus. They are hiding in the chantry.
Hear the prayers of your Venatori, lead an offering of their blood to Lord Lusican and Lady Rathakale.
Is that it? Did we get Zara?
No, that was Portia, Zara's favorite dreamer and soothsayer. She used to come to the ossuary to read bones. If she's here, so is Zara.
Callisto.
Another dark hole. Zara will not escape me.
We'll finish the job.
We cannot stop now.
And we won't.
You, I will bring Lady Zara your beating hearts as a gift. End it now.
Get out of the way!
Get out of there.
Enemies at range!
Faustus. He'd follow Zara around the prison like a sycophantic shadow. We're close. He won't be far from her side.
Noted. That all she has is creeps.
Kill the ungodly. Ready for a fight?
They cannot survive the storm.
Enough! You die. And here are the bodyguards. Let's make this quick. Nonas and Decimos. I don't know if those were their names or if Zara just numbered her guards.
So... No, I should actually give names to her guards.
Someone using blood magic.
They're just numbers.
A lot of blood magic.
You can sense that?
It makes the back of my eyes hurt.
Hold on. Hold on. There's a chest. I see a chest. How do I get to the chest? Got you. Wait, how do I get that? How do I get it? I see, I see. Hi, Kirby. Ooh. Thank you for the lurk. Ooh. Have fun. Get all the stuff.
Look at all
Ew.
the corpses. They just left him here. It's messed up.
Oh no. Wait for it.
Goodness. It's terribly uncivilized to drop in on a lady unannounced. Now the evening's ruined.
Yeah. She's bathing in what looks like blood.
You're going to pay for everything you've done.
Spoken like a true
Oh
peasant.
my god.
You're mine, Zara. This ends with my knife through your heart.
Temper, Lucanus. Such poor manners interrupting my bath.
You really are predictable.
Shut up!
Is that all? Is it not enough?
Die. Where did all the blood that was in that place go?
So serious, Lucanus. Why don't we talk? I can tell you much about Venatori. And pet crows.
No, I want her heart quivering on our life.
You want to know who betrayed you, don't you? Who sent you to the ossuary?
Doc.
I knew you were risk.
Ilario? I told you this is Crow business.
Amato.
No! Mine! Get Ilario out!
What? No!
Rook, I can't! That's enough!
Oh?
Relent.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I don't know what happened any better than you. You have to get him out of here. Rook, keep him away. From Treviso, from the cross. He is a danger to the family.
You're awake.
Yes. I've been trying to figure out what to say to you. And there aren't words enough to apologize. It's never been that bad before.
The way you're dealing with spite, it's not working.
I know. We need to talk about Ilario.
He wants you to stay away from the crows. He thinks you're a danger to your family.
He's not wrong. If I cannot stay in control, He used blood magic to control Spite.
What? How? He's not a mage.
I don't know, but something's not right.
The night you were captured, did Ilario know you were boarding that ship?
Yes.
And if it turns out he betrayed you?
Then make her help him. Rook, you did not need to come with me on this, but I'm grateful that you did.
Are we good? Or better, at least?
You and I, yes. But Spite and I, we cannot go on like this. I have to find another way.
Lucanus and the team were victorious. Zara is slain, but something's not right in the House de la Muerte. Caretaker has something, and Davrin. Caretaker, come on.
Something wrong?
Got a message. A place called the Cauldron was attacked.
At some sort of Grey Warden tavern?
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what goes on there.
Then why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloomhowler.
How do you want to handle this?
By ending it. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds. So we handle this alone. Just go to the Cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy.
Why is it that
Listen
they
to
say
every word I
boys?
say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point. What happened to he'll learn by doing, sink or swim?
Yeah? But what if he sinks? I'm supposed to be the bodyguard. Keep that feathery butt safe.
He's up for this. Aren't you, Hassan?
I suppose.
Maybe that Turlum idea, that unity between Warden and Griffin, starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talents and temper.
And a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
As long as he backs it up.
If it was in the middle of a cutscene, I would have instantly saved and gone to my other save where my female elf was so that she could hear that.
Dweller, an invitation has manifested
To the Black Emporium?
in Darktown. The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he offers forgotten treasures for those in need.
For no one who knows, we have been to the Black Emporium before, in Dragon Age 2 and in Dragon Age Inquisition, the game before this one. Dragon Age 2, it was awesome. Dragon Age Inquisition, they had tiny animals running around the fucking area. Boys, I need to stop you and ask you, have you played Origins? Do not touch Inquisition until you play Origins. Do not touch Inquisition until you play the second Dragon Age game, too. They're no bigger than your fucking calf on the character. They're calf and below size. They had a tiny bear.
Hey, Tosh. How are you doing? I know you were unhappy after, what happened at Weishaupt.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Okay. It's just that you seemed kind of not fine.
We lost at Weishaupt. I didn't want to talk about feelings. I wanted to go punch some Darkspawn so we could stop losing.
I guess I understand that. But your feelings are worth talking about.
I know, but it's work. I didn't want to do work. I wanted to punch Darkspawn. That's what makes me feel better.
I'm sure we'll have the chance to punch more Darkspawn soon.
Huh. Thanks.
Manfred! Huh? Cute.
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
She has a point. Up next, and what memory does Solus regret?
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanuris seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Oh, I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanuris and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
Love.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
The Blight is our. Oh boy.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they expressed things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it. Whether they were doing it or not, Solus cared about her. That's what matters.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay, give me one moment while I do the jumping jack. Why did I put jumping jacks?
Okay, Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. Bad. It's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice!
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Oh shit. Not me acting like I don't know what's happening. When I've already played the game.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Solus tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. But he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long. And then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories. You're still working?
Just finishing some things up.
But not my mom, like 3 to 4 hours after the order gets here. Please tell me you brought the order in. I brought it in the moment that it actually came. Mad Dog can attest to this, because I said, hey, I gotta go. There's stuff outside. Oh, yeah.
You're always up. It's a bit worrying.
Aw, you don't have to worry about me.
I know I don't have to, but you're not sleeping.
Oh, right. I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
We're not supposed to. I didn't before. It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
Oof. God. Pay me what? And do what? Too much sugar.
I know exactly what you mean. That's typical of dreams.
What about being scared? Is that typical too?
That's a nightmare.
Usually I'm being chased or hunted. There's something that glows red just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
And so you're here, thumbing through ledgers and unsure if you want to go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much. But I already feel better, having talked about it. And now, I'm gonna get some sleep, and hope the dreams are safe.
Good luck.
Now, let's go see what Emmerich has to say.
Hi, Emmerich. Oh, you've got a guest.
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget. You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it?
The Hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the death mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Hi. Something you want, baby? She wants me to pet her, but she's also trying to lay down. No, stay. Excuse me while I just get the cuddles, you know? She's like, okay, I'm done now. Gave me enough pets.
That's a bad way to die.
The other Watchers are attempting to find his family, at the least. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
Don't. You just left me. You didn't want any more loves. Why are you coming back? Yes? Can I help you with something? Something you need? Yes. Yes. You're just staring at me. It doesn't help me do anything for you. Hope you know that. Oh, she sees me touching my hair. Is it my hair? Is it me touching my head? Need to actually do this for you? Yeah. Want me to do that? So, I'm not saying that all cats like it, but I do this thing where I like cover her head and I like brush down and then back up and then back down the side, going up and down the side of her face and head. And she like move her head all around so that I get all of her around it. And she seems to really enjoy it. That it? You had go see? Is that it? No? What? Don't step at the keyboard. Please don't step on the keyboard.
Not a flinch. You really know what you're doing.
Experience is the greatest teacher, and an open heart to what the spirits need.
I bet not every necromancer looks so dapper when they're working, though.
You choose the most extraordinary moments for compliments.
Is that bad?
Quite the opposite.
Back to the
We
topic.
are flirting
Does
over a dead
Blackthorn mean
corpse.
anything to you?
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well. Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
To the world. Damn, everyone has something for us to do. Oh, did Lucanus level up? He did. He's level 6. Let's go. So we should take, who's the least amount? It seems to still be top.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
I'm just grateful you know what to do with it.
It's a fascinating piece. The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off.
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
I like how passionate you are about your work.
Death is one of the primordial forces. It breaks bonds as it lays the ground for the new. At times, there's something stirring about the elegance of it.
That's quite a way of putting things.
I always choose my words carefully. Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
That's not fucking. Ooh, stuff. Fewer corpses here than there should be.
Where are they?
I suspect the necromancer in this place has already helped themselves to these crypts.
Maybe that's why he's so pissy. Holy shit! Ooh! Mind if I do? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Wait, there's another chest up there! No! There's another chest! Let me have that chest! I got it. Whew. My loot gremlin card would have been at stake if I left that there. I'm sorry.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
This place smells weird.
Welcome back, Mad Dog.
These sigils, they can't be.
Ooh.
I've seen similar spell work in Tevinter.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
Thinking a stable teether here was worth the effort. Applying visitors so far, time to plot the etheric variables. A joy after patching up the corpses in Blackthorn's crypts. I must find better guards for my work.
Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
It's agitated. I felt this in Devinter around big works of magic.
The spirits press closer than they should.
Joyride! You just scare the crap out of Peaches.
What have they done?
This looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
Whoa.
And demon! Finish it. Now what?
I must free the spirits bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their souls. How dare they? What are they? Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion.
Boop. Thank you for the boop. Oh. Well, okay. I'm shocked.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
Those candles gonna light up every time we go by?
They should. The real question is whether it's a residual enchantment or if the manor has manifested a personality.
One moment. He lunges. Hydrate.
Okay. You think about
Another victim.
and demons!
Careful! River's right!
Can you free this one, Everett?
I must.
What now?
Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door. Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Okay.
The door's locked.
It's the work of that rogue necromancer. They're already blocking our path. We must find a wisp to open it.
That wisp looks upset.
This necromancer we're after corrupted it. Fortunately, I can calm the poor things when they're in this state. Onwards. Hand of Glory still points the way.
Treasure, try down. Treasure. Oh. Treasure traps, too. You are a treasure, boys.
Undead?
Oh god.
This necromancer has brought once helpless undead into the Fade as soldiers?
Enraged demon!
The way won't open until we defeat them.
That's the last of them. We
gonna be fighting more demons and corpse scrap at the same time?
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Ooh. Anything down here? Ooh, there is. Sinking worth to their staple effort. Trying so far visitors, variables. The key shift found. Joy patching corpse, thorn, and crypt help. Guards help work. Find better help. Ooh, holy shit. Oh! Look at that! There we go. Didn't fail that time.
Down there. More victims.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Late as always, Professor.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each
Ow.
other for ages.
I'm fine.
But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
So my chair is semi-broken. Because one of the screws came out of it, which is what holds it from, you know, leaning over and, you know, falling over when I lean. And I leaned to fix myself so I can sit crisscross applesauce, and I just bashed my elbow into my table. And I can't fix my chair because I don't know where the bolt is. The dang screw went missing. So I am trying to get a new chair though. I just need to wait. And this time I'm getting a chair with wheels instead of no wheels, because my god, it's so difficult without wheels. I have a slight bruise on my elbow now. Awesome. Well, here's the thing. I had I had a chair with wheels, and when I ordered this chair, there was a price difference between a classic version and a non-classic version. There's about a 20 different, dollar price range difference there. So I went for the cheaper option. I didn't really look to see if it had wheels or not for the classic. So when I got it, I just assumed it didn't come with it until I actually looked a little bit later that I was like, oh, the classic version is the one without wheels. The one that was like $20 more was the one with wheels. I do not. Mad Dog. Look, boys, when I got the chair, I was saving up for a computer. So $20 at the time was a little out of the price range. Okay? An additional $20 was a little bit out of the price range. I should state that. Yes, but guess what? The chair was like, what? I think it was like $40 already. So that was like a total of $60 that I was gonna spend on a chair with wheels. So I assumed it already came with the wheels. Even my mom was shocked. I have carpet where I am at, Mad Dog. My entire whole floor is carpet. And underneath that carpet is not wood or anything, it's just plain old concrete. I had one, but it got broken because of a child.
She's just trying to needle you.
Johanna always did make a sport of it.
Resentful prattling from the one left behind.
No. The stone rifle and lantern can permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
No. What is she planning?
Emmerich, we okay to fight?
Yes. Johanna took the lantern away with her.
Not bad.
What did Hezenkost do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst.
Arm pads, knee pads, and a helmet.
The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her. There's no way out.
Vashadan, there's always a way out.
Quite right. The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. The candle. This wasn't here before.
Now, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis?
Here's that last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals, if you would. Let them form a new configuration. And with that,
Whoa.
Like I said, always a way out.
we must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezekiah's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezekiah herself while she's holding that lantern?
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
Duly noted.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade.
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel.
You need help, lady.
You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Look, that lantern's dangerous. Why don't we talk about this?
Dangerous to those who fail to realize what can be done with it! Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Ew. That was her own hand?
I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we'll see just how dangerous that lantern is.
Johanna's escaped again.
Want to tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards,
Nice takedown.
It's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
we were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
chest. Thank you.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly. Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscripts?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends, once.
If it helps, you've got someone who cares right next to you.
That's very dear of you, but I'll be fine.
It's so cute how you're such a bad liar.
Things used to be much better between Johanna and me. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
I'm sorry. That she would.
Even after what she's done, I feel a little bad for her.
Well, undeath isn't always a disadvantage. But yes, you saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her, Rook. Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
The fortress of Weishaupt was a bastion against the Blight for hundreds of years. Now, simply gone.
Anyone else need to talk? And
Davrin, we gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
What the crap was that archdemon? You all said it was a dragon.
I don't know.
I joined up to fight dragons, not whatever that was. Had too many heads.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what the gods are doing. All I know is that Gillenane is still alive. A lot of wardens aren't.
Oh. We'll kick her ass next time.
Thanks, Tosh.
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
Hey, Rook. I'm just staring into the fire.
Lucanus? Where is he?
Can't say I've had luck with it.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
I don't know. Hi. Doing good. I forgot I was in VC. Yep. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Yep. Bye. I forgot I was in BC. God, that just... Steven just scared the fuck out of me. It could... I forgot I was in BC. I was just... I zoned out for a moment, trying to figure out what I should press, and then all of a of a sudden I just hear a voice and I'm like, oh, that's not, oh yeah, you definitely would have scared me. Ow. Will do.
Spite, stop. You're not taking Lucanus through the Illuvian.
I could, if you'd move.
So you can take him where? Off a cliff, or worse?
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Sure, it won't happen ever again. I don't believe that bullshit. Does anyone else? No, I didn't think so. Anyone else needs to be talked to? No, no. Nope, we're good. All good? Yep. I can understand the way to do it though. I am good. Going to the cauldron, so Davrin. Who is next? Tosh has leveled up. Tosh has not leveled up. Tosh has gotten this. No, it's almost 5. Hannes and Emmerich have both leveled up to 6. I need to change your outfit, dude. Can I help you? Please, please. Can I help you? Yes. You realize that she can't do the parrot dance anymore because she's too big. Sweating, baby? I didn't know cats could sweat, but she's wet. I can only assume that she was sweating. Which means she's using me to get nice and cool. Because I'm taller right now than her bed. Please don't try to put your face into my mouth. Ooh, hello. What does this outfit look like? Oh, wow. That is interesting. Harding, Emmerich, Davrin. Nev, Tosh, and Bella are the only ones that aren't at level yet. Dog named Ostagar. Come on, we have to read this. He was a scrawny thing, the last left in his litter. The man swore he was descended from the heroic Mabari of Ostagar, the fearless dogs who saw the fifth blight. But I couldn't have a dog. After that loss in the deep roads, what was left of my life was something I'd face alone. The night there was a fire, hauled buckets with the rest of the villagers. We doused the flames. I found that scrawny puppy. Couldn't find the man anywhere. I tried to shoot the pup, but 2 days out of the village and he came tumbling into my camp. Called him Ostagar and said he could stay for now. Went to find him a place to stay, a farm, a quiet village, maybe some noble's villa. But Ostagar never wanted to remain behind. For now turned into months, and then a year, and then I couldn't imagine life without him. I thought we'd only be in White's help a week. Then came the Darkspawn army, the Archdemon, that god. Ostagar and I ran through the falling towers and clawed our way through the horde. Then, for the first time in 3 years, Ostagar wasn't at my side. I was alone. When the wall collapsed and smoke filled the room, I pictured Ostagar running. Maybe he'd gotten away. He could escape from Weishaupt and find that farm I should have left him on in the first place. If I was alone, it would be okay if Ostagar was safe. I heard a Darkspawn snarl, then fall silent. I was dragged from the wreckage, though I wasn't sure I wanted to be, and Ostagar was there wagging his tail. Evka and Antoine told me there's trouble all over Thedas. They asked if I'd go to Ferelden, send reports. I'll show Ostagar the ruins he's named for. I don't know if he's related to those fifth blight Mabari, but to me, he's the best of them. From Warren Nuri's journal.
I keep seeing Weishaupt. The wardens are more than the building.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
So Flynn must be local.
Which means they were here when the Blight surged through.
Vashadon.
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just, I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Okay, Antoine are talking about clearing Blight out of here. Not if we hit it first, I'll bring you in. Just keep it quiet. This is for us. Meet me later. Thank God. Don't tell me they're dumb. Blystash, the Blight Grove, meet there. Yes, Peaches. Peaches.
Have you seen either?
We found a Weishaupt. We can wait for a chance to make that up. Or we can take it. Just us. The Griffin Gate Guard will earn our place here.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
Peaches.
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh.
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gilneane's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh, I know what happened at Weishaupt shook you.
Stop. Just stop. I need to kill the dragon.
Why? What do you need to prove?
Wait. Look at that.
Ropes.
Qunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Something she was never supposed to be. Chakra Toebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Qunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I'm not even... I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
Tosh, I know what you're going through right now. Sometimes stuff gets, I don't know, all twisted up. You get angry because it's easier than facing what's really there. Because what's really there feels too big. You are not blighted, or ugly, or wrong. If you feel like you are, it's only because there's something you need to face.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Oh, Tosh.
The Shadow Dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But...
Ow, wow. Peaches!
I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
I don't know what to do. Do I do the opposite of what I did in my first playthrough by myself? What I did last time was I urged Tosh to embrace the Rivani culture. I'm gonna do the Kyun, at least this time.
The Kyun has everyone wear the Darsam, right? Even your mother.
None of the other Qunari kids did.
Sure, but their parents left the Kyun. Shathan didn't. She carried it with her all the way to Ravain.
Yeah.
I may not get Qunari culture, but I know those ropes aren't a punishment. They're to help you be who you are. Whoever you are. Even if it's a struggle to get there.
Chakra Toebra. I want to be... No. I am Qunari. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, she was never really me.
Who is the real Tosh?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
Tosh still hasn't leveled up. What the fuck? She's almost there. I do know, though, what that is like.
Trouble ahead.
Ooh. I like how I paused in the middle of the thing to actually talk. I didn't necessarily feel exact. I didn't really act thing. But my mind, I didn't. How do I put this? Okay, so I never knew it was. I'm putting air quotes around weird to like females if you're female. That is how everyone thinks. Some people think it's weird for females to like females. I didn't know that there are people who didn't like that. I thought it was normal for females to like females and males like males. I didn't know that people out there didn't like it. I thought I had girl crushes from the time that I was a kid. Like, little kid in elementary school. I had crushes on some peers that are female. Crushes on other male students, you know? It didn't matter to me. So I thought it was no big deal. Middle school came around and words started to get thrown around that I started to learn, and some people started calling me it as well. Most of them are not good names. And high school came around, and I had started dating my ex, who was a dick, who we walked past two females who kissed and said goodbye, and they both, went to their different classes, and he said some not so nice words about it. And my first thought was, before he even said anything, I was like, oh, that's cute. I saw nothing wrong with it. I thought they were completely adorable. I didn't say anything about it because I was like, I'm gonna just mind my own business. They probably don't want people gawking at them. But he opened his mouth and said something. And I had never felt so disgusted being near someone. We didn't last that long shortly after that. Thank God for that. I didn't know. It wasn't, though, until the next year when I was in 10th grade that I met my friend Jack and Jordan. Jordan, who is quick shot, who is amazing. But, Jack actually brought me to the LGBTQ plus, meetings that they were going to. And, they were, going through a slideshow of some LGBTQ plus stuff, like, different flags and the terms and everything. And I was like, the bi thing came up, and I was like, that sounds like me. Girls, boys, didn't matter. But months later, I realized that there was a thing called pansexual that was much more rounded than bisexual. Pansexuals counted males, females, and everything in between the two genders. It was the whole spectrum. And I was like, that is more me than what bias. Because I don't give two craps what's between a person's legs or what they identify as. So I owe Jack all to, me figuring out myself. I like to also state that when I figured myself out, I was also dating another ex of mine at the time. I came out to them. Boy, that was not fun. Here's the thing. He was a Christian. And he said no. So we broke up. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, fine. But the shock from going from elementary school where I thought it didn't matter who anyone loved, if you're happy, that was it. Going from that to middle school scared the fuck out of me. So, in the beginning of me saying I was bisexual, I only told a few friends because I was scared. Because I was like, I don't know. I was afraid of losing my friends. And one of my best friends at the time looked at me and said, "We are the same." I was like, okay, I'm fine now. I was like, oh God. I was like, I'm happy now. I still have my best friend here. And another friend of mine also came out as well to me. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, oh. I'm in presence of people who don't care, who would love me for me now. I'm happy. But that jump scare of middle school, because here's the thing. I had long hair when I entered middle school. And let me tell you, my long hair was below my shoulder blades. Like almost to the middle of my back. Almost. A little bit above the middle of my back, but still there, you know? And this is why I also don't like going to hairstylist or hair cutting places. I went to a hair cuttery to get my ends trimmed. And she said that she wanted to try a hairstyle out on me. And I said, okay. And I said, as long as it's not too short. And she proceeded to cut my hair to my shoulders. I cried. She ended up giving me a, what is known as a bob cut. So it was layers short, you know? And I cried and I got called, and I will actually say this, I got called a dyke. And I didn't know what that meant, and my friend's sister had to tell me what it meant. And she told me to ignore them. Because they're just mean people. Yeah, baby. Yes. And I said I will. And she was like, good. Because they don't... You don't need to give them attention, because that's all they're looking for at that point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is middle school, so of course people are going to be like really hella fucking rude, but like, really? If someone got their hair cut, they got to be called that? But yeah. Hi, my little meerkat looking cat. Yes, I'm talking about you. She looks like a meerkat every time she goes on her freaking back legs. Bless you, Wiggles. I know that's out of context, but she put her paws on the table and like stood on her back legs to look around. She just looks like a little meerkat. You want me to move this stuff so you can sit? Got it? Is that what you need? You needed me to move the stuff? As soon as I pick up the little stuffy voice, she gets all up in my face until I put it back down. She's like, that is mine. Put it down. But yeah. She claimed it. But, yeah. I can understand how Tasha's feeling, but everyone also reacts to everything in different ways.
Way to fight, bro.
Go suck it.
The tree.
Map of Husberg wetlands with a readout and nearby village ruins circled. Across the village are words hold here.
A map and plans.
From the missing wardens.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree. Why?
If his calling was close, it might have looked beautiful to him.
We'll tell the wardens.
That's creepy.
Heard you took Rook to see your mom.
What? No, she just showed up.
Awkward. You're trying to be badass for the boss and save the world, and there's...
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor. Blight.
It's on the inside, too. We can still search it. Right. Where were we again? Awkward. You're trying to be badass for the boss and save the world, and there's Mom.
Correcting your posture.
And how I pronounce words.
Even better.
Whatever.
Trouble nearby.
That was a fail.
Look for medical supplies.
Oh shit! Whoa.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
Why don't you try with strawberries?
There's only death where the blight goes.
Play a map with a few errors circled. Margin note. Rona's bloom. Few places left. Blight's moving fast. Time to leave and return. A risk but anything from Marta. Just must love affection. Hold on, love.
A notebook. It describes a local plant, Brona's bloom. None here. But Oscar left to find more, for his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
Alrighty. Go to the farthest one away, and then we can back to the closest one.
Brona's bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
Physician got here before us. Let's keep looking.
Creepy. On so many levels.
Brona's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
Yeah, that doesn't help. We need the physician.
Yep, Sherlock. Yes, Miss Chirping? It keeps chirping. It's adorable. Don't get me wrong. It is very adorable. But I don't know what she wants. Other than possibly more food. Maybe? Thank you, boys. Nope.
Darkspawn.
Whoa! Hi.
Finish this.
There's the body.
Couldn't escape the Darkspawn.
His bag. Brona's bloom. This was the physician. Oscar.
We can get the supplies to Flynn. It can still help the village.
Sadness.
Darkspawn. Bring him down and we'll clear a path.
Did he really just say not that for Shadow Dragon?
Make it.
Let's go.
It's easier to travel through here. That'll help the wardens.
Oh, shit.
Are you all right?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn, that we deserved to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at Weiss helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendel. Thank you. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Another Fen'Harel altar.
Why is there gotta be so many of these things? Okay, well. can't swim in this game.
Gosh.
I'm so sorry! I interrupted the combo!
Watch for ranged attack.
Continue on.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
We had a thing.
Gosh, I want to get this right. They told me you use they now?
Who's they?
You. Or do you mean them? The ones who told me?
Oh, wait, I get it. Ugh, this stuff is such a pain.
Hey, if I messed it up.
No, you're fine. It's just... You know the first couple days in a new suit of armor? It's good. It's better than the old stuff. But you're still clunking around trying to figure out how to walk again?
Or take a piss in the woods?
At least that hasn't changed.
Davern, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The cauldron.
Let's have a look.
Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just collect that. Let's collect that. Anything else? Thank you, Wisp. Thank you. Chest.
Wreck doesn't look new. The Blight dredged it up from somewhere?
Possibly. Most likely. I'd say yes. At least all the ones that are dicks.
Yeah, a bad day at the cauldron.
What could do that?
What have they been hiding inside?
Whatever it is, I'm sure they had good reasons for all the secrecy. Look what happened to Weishaupt.
Must be something more secret than griffins. Be ready for anything.
Did Davern level up? No. Oh, he got a new... The revival! We have a revival. What else does he have? Oh, a new shield. The stagger is good. I'll give it that. Level 40? Oh, I have like... I have so many points I can input. It's not even funny. Round break. I do like the little healing buffs. What I'm trying to grab. Sadly, you can only have one specialization at a time. I think that's all the heal stuff. So that you grab. Ooh, wait. That's a little hard. Nope. Yes, it counts. I kind of wish it gave me the... it, like, in order of the best. You know? Ooh, like this, see? But here's the thing now. See, with that, I lose a revival thing. You're not wrong. It's sad that there's like one other thing for Bible. What do I have? Light and heavy attacks I know. Penalize. Hold. Damage versus health. You know, I don't actively think that I actually ever use these. Like, at all. Hello. I saw the increase. Is there anything for increase over here? That I mean, the defense on this one is good. a rage cost? Ability damage, though. This is my damage, this is my defense. I could. I love how it's was Lucana's giving me the issues. Now it's Tosh. So Tosh is now ahead of Balara. I'm debating if I continue on or wait till Mad Dog comes back so he can get this lore too. Because there's lore. But it's also 2 a.m. I just sound so sad saying that, but I'm not. I'm just... Normally he's up later than I am.
Hassan can get us up there.
Your gloom howler. Does it howl?
Yeah, you can hear it from miles.
Does it only howl in the gloom?
Seems to howl whenever it wants.
So where'd gloom howler come from?
Doesn't matter. The name's stuck. Scary enough for me.
My name is weak. Dragons have better names.
Yeah? Like what?
Wind Shiver Mistral.
Wind Shiver Mistral? That's some cheap ale? Gives you a headache instead of a buzz?
Wind Shiver's breath gives you a headache. Like when you drink something cold too fast. Makes it a pain to hunt.
Thanks, but I'll stick to archdemons.
I'm debating. I want to continue, but I also know I should go to sleep. Because tomorrow's Fortnite. It added more? Gotta be. What is it up to now? I can't anymore. Sleep. We do. We could probably play later today after I'm done playing Fortnite. So, me, Risa, pretty sure Anna's joining us, and Jordan always joining. Don't know when I'll be playing with Jordan, but I do know that from roughly 2:30 p.m. to roughly 3:30, entire whole like hour, I have to give it to my mom when she gets home every day, because me and her are watching a show. That is the only time I will say no go. 2:30 to like 3:30. We watch shows then. Maybe slightly 4 o'clock if super caught up. 911. I got her hooked on it. This is the one that I like a lot, so I actually sit down and watch it with her. They started a new season, so I don't know. Athena and Bobby, Buck, Eddie, any of those names ring a bell? Yeah. Me and my mom are watching it on Hulu. It is most likely is fictional. They do have some real world stuff in it, like they brought in the thing that shall not be named that happened in 2020, you know? Where everything got locked down. They brought that into the show. Oh, it was funny. But it is a good show. On that note, I shall see you all tomorrow for Fortnite. Bye-bye.